Good evening. Welcome to our annual budget hearing. This portion of the budget hearing is actually a warrant before the budget hearing. But before we get into that, I'll open with Article 1A, moderator to preside at said meeting. Do I have a motion for a moderator? Peter moves for John Ezzy. Do I have a second? Any discussion? Seeing as that there's no discussion, all in favor for John Ezzy, please raise your hand. Those opposed? Mr. Ezzy, forward. Have Mr. Z.
We'll continue with first Article 1, in a motion to allow non-resident Peter. Any discussion on that motion? All those in favor, please raise your card. Opposed? Motion carries. Article 1. Do you favor authorizing Maine School Administrative District Number 27 to issue bonds and other evidences of indebtedness in the name of the district in an amount not to exceed $112,200 through the state Maine's zero interest rate loan forgiveness school revolving renovation fund program for priority 1, health, safety, compliance renovations, repairs, and improvements related to school security and ADA compliance at the Fort Kent Elementary School, parentheses, the project. Zero interest loan forgiveness program. Maine Department of Education has approved the town for loans in the amount of $112,200 through the state's zero interest rate loan forgiveness school revolving renovation fund program for the project. B, loan forgiveness. The Maine Department of Education will forgive approximately 0.6% up to an estimated $70,305 of total approved loan amount. Interest-free loan. C, interest-free loan. The town will be obligated to repay approximately 37.34% up to an estimated $41,895 of the total approved loan amount over a 5-year term. Permit repayment at 0% interest. Do I have a motion on Article 1? Moved by Mr. Gendreau and seconded by Don. Thank you. The article is open for discussion. There being no discussion, we can proceed to a vote. All those in favor of Article 1, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 1 is carried. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Moved by Mr. Karen and seconded by the other Peter. Thank you. In favor of adjournment? This meeting is adjourned. Next meeting will start at 6:30 promptly. Thank you.
Good evening again. And thank you for your patience and thank you for staying. We appreciate it. On March 16, 2020, our entire school lives were turned upside down as we determined what would be best and safest for our students and staff to work remotely from home outside of the classrooms. The turnaround time for this was 2 days. 2 days to deliver online instruction, 2 days to deliver school lunches to every home that needed them, 2 days to change the face of education forever, and we feel that it will be forever changed. Although this transition was not easy and was not perfect, we are extremely grateful to the teachers, the parents, and the students who live this every day. The work you accomplished during this remote learning phase of this year was nothing short of remarkable. I have no doubt that our district shined compared to so many other districts across the state and the nation. We thank the administration, the school board, and also the community for their unwavering support as we entered the unknown. Although that unknown still lingers, we feel that we will soon have a plan to reintegrate back into school and provide refined and retooled remote learning experience for those who need it, or if we're unable to return to the classroom. Our plan at this time, however, is to go back to school safely so that our students can begin to recapture lost learning and have the social, emotional supports they so desperately need. The following budget provides our commitment not to ask for more from the community, and we are thankful that we have the opportunity to bring you a budget that will not increase local taxes. As we support you, we thank you for supporting us during these unprecedented times. At this time, I'll ask the moderator to come back and continue the budget meeting.
Okay, we'll continue with Article 1, and before I read the article, I'll just mention that I will read the article. I will accept a motion in the positive to accept the article as read, a second, and then we'll open it for discussion. If anybody wants to make any changes to any motion, they can be done during the discussion period. As in the last meeting, I need a motion from somebody to allow non-residents to speak at this meeting. Do I have a motion to that effect? Motion by Peter. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor? Opposed? Non-residents will be allowed to speak at this meeting. Article 1, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for regular instruction. School board recommends $4,851,577. Do I have a motion on Article 1? A motion and a second. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 1? There being none, all those in favor, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 1 is carried. Article 2, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for special education. School board recommends $2,079,977. Do I have a motion on Article 2? Yes, I have a motion. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Terrio. Thank you. Any discussion on Article 2? There being none, all those in favor of Article 2, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 2 is carried. Article 3, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for career and technical education. School board recommends $0. I have a motion and a second. Thank you. Any discussion on Article 3? All those in favor of Article 3, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 3 is carried. Article 4, to see what sum the district will authorize to expend for other instruction. School board recommends $326,251. Do I have a motion on Article 4? I have a motion and a second. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 4? There being none, all those in favor of Article 4, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 4 is carried. Article 5, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for student and support staff. School board recommends $943,275. Do I have a motion on Article 5? I have a motion and a second. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 5? All those in favor of Article 5, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 5 is carried. Article 6, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for system administration. School board recommends $614,994. Could I have a motion on Article 6? So moved and seconded. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 6? All those in favor of Article 6, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 6 is carried. Article 7, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for school administration. Our school board recommends $655,894. Motion and a second. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 7? All those in favor of Article 7? Opposed? Article 7 carries. Article 8, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for transportation and buses. School board recommends $679,078. Could I have a motion on Article 8? I have a motion and a second. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 8? All those in favor of Article 8, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 8 is carried. Excuse me. Article 9, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for facilities maintenance. School board recommends $1,338,380. Any motion on Article 9, please? I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on Article 9? All those in favor of Article 9, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 9 carries. Article 10, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for debt service and other commitments. School board recommends $0. Do I have a motion on Article 10? I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on Article 10? All those in favor, please raise your cards. Article 10, opposed? Article 10 is carried. Article 11, to see what sum the district will be authorized to expend for all other expenditures. School board recommends $0. Do I have a motion? And a second, please. Thank you. Any discussion on Article 11? All those in favor, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 11 is carried. Articles 12 and 13 raise funds for the proposed school budget. Article 12, to see what sum the district will appropriate for the total cost of funding public education from pre-kindergarten to grade 12 as described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act, and to see what sum the district will raise and assess each municipality's contribution to the total described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act in accordance with the Maine Revised Statutes Title 20A, Section 15688. Recommended amounts set forth below. Total appropriated by municipality. Town of Fort Kent, $6,124,022.37. Town of New Canada, $601,406.06. Town of St. Francis, $482,985.74. St. John Plantation, $288,438.07. Town of Wallagrass, $961,742.20. Total appropriated, sum of the above is $8,458,594.44. Total raised and district assessments by municipality. Town of Fort Kent, $2,055,634. Town of New Canada, $215,679.34. Town of St. Francis, $233,450.34. St. John Plantation, $174,234. Town of Wallagrass, $323,791.66. Total raised, sum of the above, $2,992,789.34. Explanation. The district's contribution to the total cost of funding public education from pre-kindergarten to grade 12, as described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act, is the amount of money determined by state law to be the minimum amount that the district must raise and assess in order to receive the full amount of state dollars. Do I have a motion on Article 12? I have a motion and a second. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 12? There being none, all those in favor of Article 12, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 12 is carried. Article 13, written ballot required. To see what sum the district will raise and appropriate in additional local funds, recommended $997,122, which exceeds the state's essential programs and services allocation model by recommended $997,122, as required to fund the budget recommended by the school board. The school board gives the following reasons for exceeding the state's essential programs and services funding model by $997,122. The state of Maine's essential programs and services EPS formula does not provide for the actual cost of operating expense plus full costs of such as special education, substitute teachers, supplies and equipment, professional development, athletics and co-curricular expenses, system administration support, increased costs of heating, energy, and diesel fuel, operation of plant, and cost of transportation of students over long distances, as we have in MSAD number 27. The EPS formula underestimates inflationary costs and salary ranges that are characteristics of a community or geographical area. Explanation. The additional local funds are those locally raised funds over and above the district's local contribution to the total cost of funding public education from pre-kindergarten to grade 12, as described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act, and local amounts raised for annual payment of non-state funded debt service that will help achieve the district's budget for educational programs. Do I have a motion on Article 13? I have a motion and a second. Thank you very much. Any discussion on Article 13? All those in favor of Article 13, please raise your cards. Oops. Oh, it's got to be a written ballot. Okay, how are we set up for that? Okay, you're going to be given a slip with a yes and a no. Tear the slip in half. You file by the back table. And then come around and put your ballot in the ballot box in the front. Any questions about the voting method? The voting is now open. Okay, has everybody voted that wants to vote? Hearing no comments, I will now declare the voting closed. Ballot clerks, go ahead and count the ballots, please. The result of the voting on Article 13 is 32 yes, 0 no. Article 13 carries. Article 14. Article 14 summarizes the proposed school budget. To see what sum the district will authorize the school board to expend for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2020 and ending June 30, 2021, from the district's contribution to the total cost of funding public education from pre-kindergarten to grade 12 as described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act, non-state funded school construction projects, additional local funds for the school purposes under the Maine Revised Statutes Title 20A, Section 15690, unexpended balances, tuition receipts, state subsidy, and other receipts for the support of the schools. School board recommends $11,489,426. Do I have a motion on Article 14? I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on Article 14? Okay, I'll proceed to a vote since there's no discussion, but I'll ask you to be patient and keep your cards up because I need a count of the show of hands. So all those in favor of Article 14, please raise your cards. Thank you very much. The count so far is 33 in favor. Any opposed? There being none, Article 14 carries 33-0. Article 15. Article 15 raises and appropriates funds for the school nutrition program. To see if the district will raise and appropriate $10,150 as the local share for the school nutrition program with the authorization to expend any additional incidental or miscellaneous receipts in the interest and for the well-being of the school nutrition program. I have a motion on Article 15. I do. Motion and a second. Thank you. Any discussion on Article 15? All those in favor of Article 15, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 15 is carried. Article 16. Article 16 authorizes the continuing education program and raises the total local share. To see if the district will appropriate $437,967 for continuing education and raise $258,872 as the local share with authorization to spend any additional incidental or miscellaneous receipts in the interest and for the well-being of the continuing education program. Do I have a motion on Article 16? I do have a motion and a second. I have a second, thank you. Any discussion on Article 16? All those in favor of Article 16, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 16 is carried. Article 17. Article 17 authorizes expenditures for grants and other receipts. In addition to amounts approved in the preceding article, shall the school board be authorized to expend such other sums as may be received from federal or state grants or programs or other sources during the fiscal year for school purposes, provided that such grants, programs, and other sources do not require the expenditure of other funds not previously appropriated. Do I have a motion on Article 17? I do, and I have a second. Thank you. Any discussion on Article 17? All those in favor of Article 17, please raise your cards. Opposed? Article 17 is carried. There being no further articles, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. I have a motion and a second. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much.